Alrighty. Hello everyone. Here we are with currently the season opener for AF3 Season 7. Over here at Anderstorp. Well, there you go, Rubber. Now you know. Now you know. Here we are. Let's take you around. Let's take you for a little trip, shall we? Around this beautiful circuit, which I do believe is in Sweden. So, it's built partially on an old airport runway. As you can see, we have this absolutely thick, long back straight, slightly curved apparently according to the track map, but a real test of high speed for these cars, followed by 90-degree turn to the right, another 90-degree there. It's basically just a series of banked round sweeping corners like here and here, followed by technical, which I imagine overtaking heavy corners, you know, throughout the circuit, and all slightly banked. If you look here, this is one of the less banked corners, but there is definitely some serious banking going on right here, as we see Lumiata zoom round to complete a lap on this circuit. There you go. So, as the practice session rounds out, let's perhaps take you through our grid so far. So, currently at the top of the timing sheets and in a livery designed by a certain someone, we have Ben Hees. So Ben Hees coming back after a little break for the latter end of last season. Let's actually go back to him. Yeah, there you go. Coming back after a really successful little run towards the end of last season with Honda Civic. Apparently this car feels a lot like the Audi TT, which he dominated with, or actually won a championship with back a few seasons ago. And looking at that time on the timing board, one of the 3 drivers currently to be in the 136s right now. So looking incredibly strong. Ben Hees driving for River Racing right now in what I must say, a very nice car. I wonder who made it. River is back, baby. Oh. Oh, and quali has indeed begun. I've been rudely interrupted again. If I can go back to Ben, that would be nice. But there you go, we have Ben here. Let's take it from the top as well. I'll just go around randomly as drivers start their laps. So we've got Joao in a default skin, unfortunately. Oh god, okay, they're gonna be everywhere. Oh, okay, Chad Strout. Ben Hayes. Okay, I'm so sorry, Miles. I think people like Juan, who always mispronounce it, have just ingrained it in me now. Very unfortunate. I'm sorry. Love you, Miles. Love you, Ben. Sorry for the pronunciation. Oh, I hope you guys noticed I put the chat box up. Looks pretty decent there. Juan. Trying to make the viewer count a little bigger. We have so many drivers today. We have, I think, a grid of 32. I do believe we have the entire possible field for this first round of AF3. It's going to be insane. Thank you, Just Phil, I think that is, for following. Let me post on a few places to say that I'm streaming. But yes, as the drivers round the final corners, I do believe, who's it going to be? It's going to be Ben Hees that will start his lap first. Let's take it on the TV cam. Actually, no, it's not going to be him. It's going to be Vessel. Yes, Vessel Verhouden will start his first lap. So let's take you through this first lap with him. To start off with one of many of the bank corners, all the way around, early as possible on the throttle for the exit, for the absolutely endlessly seeming back straightaway. maximum speed. Sorry about the how it looks on the dash, but I hope it's visible somewhat. So in for a heavy braking zone to a 90-degree right-hander as he just loses it a little bit. Let's hope Ben Hees doesn't get interrupted by that too much. Nope, it's a good distance back. But Ben hooking up the corners just right, coming into the just going through the second 90-degree corner, and now going into one of two consecutive bowls in the second sector. Nice, tight on the inside, and good exit for Ben as he goes into the next part of the circuit. A little bit wide, he's gonna have to release the throttle just to get that turn in back. Looking good here. Vettel getting very good, going for a rally up ahead. Let me move the sub count, there you go. Anyways, he's catching up to Vettel. Let's hope Vettel either, you know, if he starts to hold him up, let's hope that they're able to do the sportsman thing. Very bumpy around the area as well, so you've got to be careful there with the car. Into the final tight corner, onto the final stretch. And that, my friends, is a lap of Anderstorp, and we will see what time Ben gets. It's a 1:37.6. It's about 7/10 off his top time. Adam Rushett going just that little bit faster to get a 1:37.5. Oh god, the times are coming in thick and fast. Judd with a 1:36.6. Better than any of the times we've seen in practice so far. So could he be hiding some, there's some hidden pace? I do believe he's in the wrong skin. He is racing for Super Loot Bros, apparently. One of the 5 new racing enter teams this season. But Bulbasaur, his teammate, currently second. Other big names such as Pingu Quinn, Ben Hees, and Ali, sort of a little bit behind, but I do feel the lap times are gonna tumble. In due course, we have a car sitting on the racing line. Panos Parasta reserve using Jens's skin, designed by Jack, totally original, 100%. Sure you won't find us go, as that is Stegosaurus going off. Let's hope he's able to rejoin safely. Yep, no cars behind. But it is still Judd, who is currently at the top and going 0.2 faster in the first sector. Be intrigued to follow this lap. Oh, skins are wrong, fuck's sake. Anyways, let's go back to Judd as he goes 2.5 quicker in the second sector as well. Could we see a 1:35? I do not believe that has, you know, been seen just yet. But is Judd going to be able to do it? I do believe that is a 1:35.9. And a little drift just to commemorate. Oh my goodness. That is one hell of a lap. If anyone's able to beat that, I salute them, because I have not seen a single time that fast so far. That is quite something. Good stuff there from the man from somewhere, but he sure is fast. Judd. In the wrong skin, I may add. Wait, hold on. I think that's supposed to be his skin. God damn it. But behind it, Adam Rushek with a pretty good time as well. But it seems as if we're still waiting on some better times from the rest of the field. It's almost a second gap between Judd and Pingu Quinn, a former championship contender last season. But yeah, I think we're just waiting on some of the usual figures like Ali Adamshire languishing down in 11th right now. Josh Brooks down in 14th. Diego Domingo setting what looks to be this first decent representative lap of the day. A 1:37.0. I think there's a lot more in there for Diego Domingo, however. Yes, I think Judd definitely is low his out account. He's been awfully quiet, sneaking back into AF to absolutely dominate some leagues. All right. So Diego Domingo, not very quick. Well, I don't know if that's. I think that 3.8 at 380 is off of the best time so far. So it could be a decent lap. Could be a decent lap. We just do not know. We have a lot of new faces here. There's at least a handful of drivers I do not recognize. So we've got Alexandre Duvois using Peppa Capi's skin, one of the 4 skins I've designed this season for various teams, I do believe. Quite happy with how this one came out. If you don't like the anime person on the side, well, that is completely okay. But Duvois going up to 11th. Decent lap from him. Decent lap from what seems to be a completely new person to AF3. This, I do believe, here is Christian Rojas. Who's also a newcomer to AF3 in a very elegant livery by none other than Wessel Verhoeven. What does that say? I don't want to. I'm gonna mess that up, so I'm just gonna leave that. So I show you Jack Olivier. Okay, people want to see Jack Olivier. He is currently down in 14th place. Let's see what Jack can do with this lap he's on right now. That takes him up to 12th place. Well, how are the Macca drivers doing today? Jack Olivier 12th. What's the highest Macca placed driver? Our highest placed Macca driver. I do believe it's Jack right now. Charbatron down in 16th. Well, that must be a very nice livery. Yeah, real unfortunate there. I'm looking for Miguel. Yeah, Miguel 19th, also in a Macca car. I'm just wondering what's happened to Macca today. Oh, he's getting held up. Ah, that's a shame, man. It's a real shame. So Jens isn't here, so it's just Jack on his own for I think it's the blockade gang, I want to say. I do believe that is their rather apt name this season. Well, Blockade Brothers, thank you, Riley, my apologies. And welcome all 16 of you who are turning up for this thing. Not very good sportsmanship. It's okay, I'll be cursing other people too. Let's see if River is immune from my curse. Let's go on board with Ben Hees for a bit, see how he fares in this qualifying session today. Let's get his steering wheel up, there you go. Oh, much better with the lighting. Okay, I say that and the lighting becomes bad again. Oh, it's okay now. Very bumpy there. It must be really scary on going around that corner. Awesome livery, says Saxo Van. Yeah. I wonder who made this livery. Yeah. I wonder what kind of really awesome guy could make a livery like this, yeah. Okay. See, I told you, see? See, I curse everyone, not just Macca. I'm not biased, I promise. Okay, Alexandre Duvois kind of needs to, yeah, do that. Okay, someone needs to get this man. Someone needs to tell him to please TP to pits. Fraud racing. Okay. Ooh, look at this lovely livery as well. I wonder who made that. Okay, Zumbao seemingly waiting up a lot. So I think right now we are looking at, I mean, we haven't seen anyone actually be able to break that 135 bubble. It's just Jerd with that insane first or second, I think, representative lap, going up to P1, a pole position in, I do believe, his first ever AF3 race. Do we have a championship contender on our hands? I wonder. Bingy Quinn, a former, championship contender, looking really strong last season. Oh, right. Thank you for the... Oh, wow. 12 months. Resubscribe. Thank you very much. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So I think, yeah, as I'm saying right now, as I got interrupted by a very lovely subscription. We got Jerd leading right now, followed by Pingu Quinn, Bulbasaur Stegosaurus, who also participated a bit last season, joining in a bit later, and having some very, very strong performances, but in P3 right now, so really good from him. It's almost an entirely different top 5 right now. We've got Adam Roshek there as well, some stunning form in the Rota Motorsport car. Very, very nicely designed by none other than Mosquito. Vivo's behind him in P5 in the other Nunu Racing, the main Nunu Racing team car. Behind Ali Ardemchuk, a bit of a TCR veteran, bit of a TCR gamer, TCR enjoyer, whatever you like to call it. Currently P6. Super GT's favourite position. Ben He's just behind, showing really good pace in practice, but not really able to get down into those low 136s like he was before. He's got about 1 minute left to go. I do wonder if he'll have time for another lap. That remains to be seen. Let's hope that this current lap he's on is a good one. But in P7 is still Ben Hayes. Ben Hayes. Hayes, okay, don't kill me. Ben Hayes. Anyways, Diego Domingo P8. Not looking too bad, but again, I do feel, I get the feeling that this track is just really hard to be consistent on, to get those qualifying laps, It seems these braking zones with this car and this setup and whatever can just be very tricky to manage. So, there you go, Diego P9. Paul Huber, I do believe it's Da Huaba on Discord, with a very lovely sponsor, which I had the pleasure of putting on his car. Huaba Demise Service. Love it. Gotta love it. Togo Patobo in P10 in the FAT sim racing car. Looking good, not bad. P10, looking solid. Josh Brooks down in P11. So everything's just mixed up this season. You got the Macro boys down in 13th, 17th, and 21st currently. We've got River Racing in 7th and 11th. Although I think the strongest previous contenders, Polaris Motorsports right now, 6th and 8th on the grid for now. Front Wheel Drive Pro. Extreme skill issues in chat. Oh god, I'm just realizing. Should we just remind ourselves of what as quali just about ends right now. Ah, Juan, what are you doing? Juan. What are you doing, Juan? Also, I want to say very strong quality performance for Mosquito. Like 19th place out of 32. Very good with a cat on the back. Oh, hello. Anyways, yeah, get ready, guys, because this is going to be a very interesting T1 with 32 cars. 31, I think, actually, lining up for this start. I do believe Juan is race control. What the hell is up with these tire marks? What the hell? That is very interesting. This is like something you'd see in BeamNG. You can't see them in that direction. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, we have some guaranteed demise. Agreed. Yes, beauty. Some very much demise. Anyways, got some wait time before the start. Got a lovely AF safety car. Just have a look at these cars, all just sitting in the pit lane, just waiting to go. Some really nice skins this season. Honestly, I say this every time, but I mean it every time. Each time we just get better and better skins. And I don't say that because, and I'm not saying that because I made 4 of them. All right, no, false. They all look so good. Like honestly, I'm gonna be real. This one by Vessel with the whole like 90s theme. Let's get a nice shot of that. Looking really nice. Really nice stuff there. Proper livery design. Oh, as they all go onto the grid, I am in space. Here I am. Alright, let's take you through a little run through of the grid. Holy shit, that is so packed. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, for God's sake, Juan. Juan is race control. Why is he getting checksum? This is very bad. They're gonna have to do their own VSC. Oh dear. Anyways, I'm safe here in streaming channel, so you guys are going to see the chaos. So with 1 minute to go, let's take you through the grid real quick. So on pole position, we have Jerd. So his first ever pole position, his first ever AF3 race, I do believe. Lining up P2, we have Bulbasaur Stegosaurus. That's a front row lockout for Super Noob Bros, although it may not appear so. Lining up P3, we have Pingu Quinn. P4, we have Adam Rochek, one of his best qualifying performances ever, I do believe. Ben Hees in P5, Vivulf's P6, Ali Ardmcher and Diego right behind each other in P7 and P8. We have Paul Huber in P9, followed by Togo Patoba P10, Josh Brooks P11, Jack Olivier P12, Alexandre Duvois in a stolen Newton Speedster skin. We have Little Miata lining up P14, Zumbao P15, Joao Vicente Guerra lining up 16th, Daniel Guzman 17th, Charles Bertrand P18, Mosquito P19, solid performance from him. Alejandro Munoz in P20. Miguel Soto seemingly vanished, P21. As we're about to start, the rest of the grid is as you can see. We are gonna go. Actually, let's get it from the start. Let's watch this demise like this. Alright, here we are. And away we go for round 1 of AF3 Season 7 as they all process through the first corner. That is... Oh, fuck. Oh, pretty... That is, I want to say that is a safety car. That has to be a safety car. Yet we have Jerd already going VSC speed. It seems everyone got the memo. Everyone just about made it through. They were doing so good, and then many people died of death at the back, to quote Super GT. But as we can see from my lovely little graphic here, not much movement at the top. Actually, we're going to enter a restart zone in a moment, so watch out for the restart, as Jerd still leads the grid away, but not too much movement in the back. Josh Brooks moving up 2 positions, Ali Ardmcher moving up 1, Vivulf's losing out. A lot of movement at the back. A lot of switching of positions still. Where's Charles? Where's Charles Bertrand? Hasn't moved any positions. Who's today's biggest loser? Vessel. I do believe. Lost out 8 positions. These guys better be doing some good safety car conduct. Alright, let's move the photo mode out of the way. I do believe we're going to have the restart can occur on the next straightaway, because we have 3 designated restart zones in this here AF3 race. Is Jerd Yeager? I don't know. He might be a different person. I do believe we're also going to be about to have our restart. Yep, that is a restart. Oh. Yep, we have restarted indeed. Jerd leads the field away again. All the cars processing neatly through in the background. Ali Ardmcher, actually does Ben Hees harassing Adam Roshek, making it round the inside. Nice move from Ben. up into P4. Ali Adamchuk going to try the move on Adam Roshik, tags Ben. Opportunistic moves from Ali. We'd love to see that, but Ben Hees maintains P4. I think Ali realizing he can't take that spot, backing out, as behind the two Polaris drivers all crossed up out of line. There is so much going on here, I can barely keep track. Jack Olivier is still down in P11. A lot of movement down the main straight. Some of the other cars just sort of all over the place. It's such a massive field today. Anyways, as Jerd continues to lead away the field, Bulbasaur Stegosaurus for Pingu Quinn, Ben Hees, Adam Roshik starting to hemorrhage positions. Now, I do believe he's pretty okay for now. The two... Oh, Pingu Quinn making the move on Bulbasaur Stegosaurus. Pingu Quinn up into P2, but Ben Hees now going to be pressuring Stegosaurus for that P3 spot. Having a little eye down into this next banked corner. Has the inside, backs off just a little bit as Bulbasaur cuts across, but slotting into P4 remains Ben Hees. Let's take a little look at what's going on down the field as Alexandre Dufour taking the rallying line. Panos Parast up 11 places. Oh, that's an instant in the background. That is Mosquito being turned around. I do believe there's also some other drivers involved, but it's currently Mosquito just trying to rejoin. At the moment, that is a driver who's spun Pro DZ spinning. I do not know what's happened there, but I do believe normal racing conditions are occurring. Ben Hees in the same place as he was last lap, making a move on Bulbasaur Stegosaurus, but not really able to make it stick. He might have the run on him down the straight though. Switchback is in force. Side by side they go. Ben Hees switches sides, but sticks behind. Probably going to try take the inside here. Bulbasaur going a little bit wide. Just want the absolute... Ooh, Bulbasaur getting a little bit too much curb, swerving back across Ben Hees. But currently, all is pretty stable at this moment in time. We do have Jack Olivier, who's made up 3 positions, not looking too bad in P9. Further behind, we have Togo Potobo, Josh Brooks, and Lil Miata all in battle. Togo Potobo and Josh Brooks side by side into the braking zone. Togo Potobo going wide. That is Togo Potobo shoved out wide by Lil Miata, quite possibly. But yes, they all go through our Polish. Oh, Alejandro. Getting names confused. Alexandre Dufour going off again. But let's look back at this battle now. Ben Hees in Hayes. God damn it, Juan. In P3, trying to hold off from Stegosaurus with some really good pace still. As Pingu Quinn and Jerd start to move away, two drivers under the Newt Racing sort of brand, if you will, manufacturer as we have now this season at this point. Bulbasaur trying a move, but not really able to make it stick. Going to follow Hayes very closely through this next section. Let's see what's going on here as we have a little bit of a collision. Dufour and Guzman colliding off track. Paul Huber pushed around. Not looking too great for the Newt engineering car of Paul Huber. I see someone else spinning maybe in the background there. But everyone's seemingly making it through. We've only had 1 safety car period. So decent stuff so far. I think I'll switch to Gabs right now. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, intervals, there you go. Alright, gonna quit messing with that because we have some good fucking racing on our hands, boys. Ben Hees holding up a little bit of a train at this point. Doing becoming the widest Seat Leon Eurocup 2015 in the whole of Sweden. Deep into the next corner. Bulbasaur now under pressure from Vivos. Vivos really starting to profit off of Bulbasaur getting held up. And Adam Roshik just on the back of this. Biding his time, quite possibly. Very, very good result for Adam Roshik regardless. Awesome stuff. Polaris Motorsport kind of just have stayed still. We haven't really seen much of that maverick overtaking that we often see coming out from the likes of Ali Ardamcha. But Diego Domingo ahead of him, keeping the team in formation. Jack Olivier very close behind Ali Ardamcha. See if anything happens between these guys. Got 7 minutes still to go. It feels like it's been longer, but my God, we still have half a race. That is someone that I believe is okay. What the fuck? What has Joao done? What have you done, Joao? What have you done? I'm gonna put that down to Brazilian fiber. As Bulbasaur and Ben Hayes side by side into T3, I do believe. T2, T3, who the hell knows? Side by side, they still are. Oh, this is so close. Ben Hayes behind now, but has the inside line. Are they gonna touch? No. Awesome outside move from Stegosaurus right there. But this is such a good little battle for P3. I'm loving this right now. There's nothing between these guys. Vivulfs and Ben. He's now in battle as Stegosaurus goes off. Oh, that is such a shame. Let's pray for a safe rejoin. It's a little bit sketchy there, but I do believe no one was impeded. Josh Brooks going to be eyeing him for 9th place. Oh, that is such a shame. Just overcooked it into that corner. That grants Ben Hayes. I'm gonna hurt myself, bro. Ben Hayes and Vivulfs now in battle. Adam Roszek looking for that P5 position. That would be amazing for him. Given this, you know, falling back in the grid. Ben Hayes and Vivulfs side by side they go through this section. Oh, they are so close. It's just exactly the kind of action I'm here for in AF3. But back onto the start finish straight. Ben Hayes getting nudged just a little bit by Vivulfs. Really close with these guys. Ben Hayes getting the rear end out. That is going to cost him big, quite possibly on the straight. I do believe that Diego and Ali, P6 and P7 now. They've moved up a little bit. They've profited. Passive income. They're getting it. Adam Roszek's Italian now. That's a thing. Anyways, Ben Hayes in P3 still fending off from Vivulfs. Behind Adam Roszek is starting to be under pressure from Diego Domingo and Ali Ardamcha. These two side by side they go. Oh, a little bit of rubbing as they go through that corner. Oh, this is beautiful. This is just what I want to see. Vivulfs seemingly has the inside line. Is he going to try go for it late? They touch. They bump. They go around the corner, still side by side. Ben Hayes with the better exit. Hayes still so side by side. This battling is not ending. Ben Hayes drifting around the whole length of the corner. Very much compromised exit as Vivulfs makes it up to P3. Oh my goodness, I can't keep up with this. Vivulfs now P3. Adam Roszek looking to make the move on. Oh, that is someone going off. Is that both? Is that both? Ali, that is Ali. That is both of the Polaris Motorsport cars off in one corner. They have just gifted Jack Olivier 2 positions. They have gifted Josh Brooks 2 positions. This is looking very strong currently pretty strong for the Blockade Bros, and looking pretty strong as well for River Racing. But currently the real winners right now are Nuno Racing with their drivers P2 and P3. Could not have gone better for them even if they tried. So I think Vivulfs has made a lot of movement up through that pack to be where he is. Pingu Quinn holding on and battling hard to stay in P2 as well. But my goodness, is that a well-deserved provisional P3 for Vivulfs. Currently about 7 seconds adrift of Pingu Quinn and Jerd. Their pace is on a different level. But yeah, awesome stuff right here. Let's take a little look at what's going on lower down the field. Diego and Domingo and Yardamcha trying to make up some ground through the field after losing out a lot. Tokopotoba taking the outside, better line than Ali through that corner. I don't know what happened there. It seems that Master Blend occurred. And they just took each other out in the same corner. But Tokopotoba, again, very good line. See, that outside line on these banked corners just gives you the slingshot effect all the way through into these long straights. So it's so key to be good on corner exit here. That is what will get you these positions. But Ben Hees maybe still not done with V-Volts. With 2 minutes left to go, we've seen how quickly things can change. These cars are by no means far apart. Like sub 1 second gaps between a lot of drivers. So all to play for still here. As Jack Olivia, I do believe, harassing Adam Rushik for P5. Really great stuff. Oh, are they slowing down? Oh, we have a virtual safety car. I don't believe I know what that could have been for. Unless there's something further back that I have not seen. That's Denny and Miguel. Denny and Miguel both in the pits. I really wonder why. Interesting. I don't know what's happened there. So we are under safety car right now. I've been following these lead battles so much that I just sort of missed it. I mean, I couldn't see anything on the timing sheets or anything, but here we go. Well, here we are. This will be very interesting with 1 minute 30 left to go. It could even end on this lap. Oh no, we get an extra lap. So at the very least, it will be this lap and next lap. What is that? A lot of movement in the. What is going on here? They're not under racing conditions just yet. What's going on back here? They're at racing speed. Oh, they're racing again. Oh, they're racing again. That's a. Are they? I can't tell. Oh, they're definitely racing again. Okay, I am not on the ball today. Anyways, we are almost three wide, as Josh would say, into that corner. All the cars seemingly making it through pretty okay. Oh, Sharbatron and whoever that is behind, getting into a little bit of strife. That is all the cars making it nice and safely through those corners. So we will have this lap and one more, I do believe, at the very least, as it is looking like a new racing P2 and P3 and a Super Nubros P1 as it stands right now, P1 and P7. So this is super interesting in terms of the championship. We have drivers all over the place. But right now, all still to play for. Cars following each other in the slipstream. This is awesome stuff right here. Lead has 2 laps left to go. Yep, that is 1 lap plus another. A lot of movement up here. Adam Rushik falling back, I think, to P7 now. That's Josh Brooks looking hungry for that. Looking hungry for some positions with Yardimcher right on his ass. Adam Rushik taking the rally line. Let's hope he can get back on track safely. This is some crazy close action right here. This is awesome stuff. Ali Yardimcher going to go for a space that doesn't exist, but now does exist because he's given Josh a little tap. Josh Brooks going to see what he can do while you have a train of 4 or 5 cars. Diego Domingo swerving left and right. This is insane stuff right here. Josh Brooks now under pressure from Lil Miata. Everyone's under pressure from everyone at this rate currently. Even the leader now, Jerd, under pressure from Pingu Quinn. I do believe Jerd may have made a mistake or something, but Pingu not going to pass up on that opportunity to get that win here today. So he's close on that. He's close on that tail right there. Close on the tail of the driver in front. Jesus Christ, I'm loving this. I don't know about you guys, but this is exactly what I want AF3 to be. As I see Tokomotoba getting a little bit loose, is that going to give Yardimcher the opportunity he needs to make? Oh, there's Diego Domingo up the inside of Alexandre Duvois. Alexandre holding it around the outside. They are neck and neck down this front straightaway. Anime character all beat up by this point, but Diego and Alexander going into T2, I do believe, if that first corner counts as 1 turn. But Diego with the inside line, brakes glowing hot. They go to the corner together. That is someone on the outside. Adam Rushik, Alexandre Duvois also losing it, but Adam Rushik, after such a strong performance, having to make way for a whole swathe of drivers. That is such a shame. What? Who called a safety car? Is that a safety car? No. That is not a safety car. Sorry, I just forgot how slow these cars can go sometimes. But anyways, we are on the final lap now. Jerd, seemingly a newcomer. I will have to double check if he isn't maybe Benjamin Yeager under a different name. But this I do believe, if we are to believe he's a new driver, this will be his win on debut here in Anderstorp in race 1 of the season opener. Oh, will Pingo Quinn snatch it from him on the line? I do not believe he's got it. It is so close. They are 3/10 apart. Judd takes the win. Pingo Quinn over at P2. Vivos at P3. Ben Hees P4. Very well for. Jack Olivier P5. Very good race for him. Bulbasaur Stegosaurus could have had more. Could have had it all. Could have had a 1-2 even. Let's not ruminate because we have everyone else coming across the line right now. Josh Brooks ending up P9. Making up some positions there. Charles trying to leave, but Sweden says no. Lil Miata ending up P10. I feel for... Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. What was that? Chaos going on in the background. Pure chaos. Let's stay with the Let's just go with these guys. They seem to be doing a nice little victory lap. Awesome stuff. Awesome battling from these guys. I am actually... I can't... If that's just the race regularly, what on earth are we going to see in the reverse grid top 15? That was going to be something else. I fear demise. I do fear demise, but one way to find out, huh? There you go. So let's go through the rest of the top 10. We have Jack Olivier in P5. Bulbasaur Stegosaurus P6. A nice recovery from him after falling back to about P11, P12. Togo Patopa with a good result starting. Actually, let's have a look at these. Look at the gaps. Yeah, there you go, progress. Oh, thank you, iRob23 for following. Much appreciated. So yeah, Jack Olivier, 7 positions. Really great recovery drive. I was worried he wouldn't make up much early in the early stages of the race, but it seems he's proven me wrong. Awesome stuff from him. Togo Patobo, P7 after coming back from P10. Awesome stuff as well. Ali Armchair, P8. Josh Brooks, P9, coming up 2 positions. Maybe not what he would have wanted. Maybe wanting more. Hungry for that championship, as the graffiti on the roof would potentially indicate. But yeah, as it fades to black, and we'll get our reverse grid. Lil Miata P10. I do feel there was more in there for Rota. With Adam Rushik starting P4 on the grid, or P5 even, P4, P5, P6. I do wonder. Mr. Daffon, thank you for following. Thank you for following. Very much appreciated. Diego Domingo. It could have been more in there for Polaris too. They took themselves off and set a bit of a setback. They could have been on for some even podium positions if they had kept up their charging pace. But that is, you know, respectively P8 and P11 for those drivers. All right. Well, we're not going to get any more of that because we're on the reverse grid, and I will now be the man who takes you through your reverse grid. Oh, all right. So starting P1, we have Zumbao from Spain, part of the Newt engineering team, with his title sponsor of Universidad de Castilla-La Mancha. Please correct me if I said that awfully. Paul Huber, P2 on the grid. Okay. I don't think the pole life was the one for him. Charpatron starting P3. I mean, he could be a contender for the win here if he's able to keep it clean. Daniel Guzman, a new entry here in AF3, starting P4. Diego Domingo starting P5. Lil Miata P6. Josh Brooks P6. Ali Adams just starting P7. No. Okay, Ali Adams just starting P8. This is very confusing. Okay, Togo Toba starting P9, Bulbasaur Stegosaurus starting P10, Jack Olivier starting P11, Ben Hees P12, Vivulfs P13, Pinguquin P14, and Jerd P15. Alessandro Duvois 16th, Mario Weigel 17th, Mosquito 18th, I do believe. Very good performance from him. Good stuff. Moving up a position after all that happened, so good recovery. Pro DZ, everything looks all right now. So Pro DZ is actually P. No, it's not all right. Pro DZ is P19. G750 is P20, followed by his teammate Vessel Verhouden, and probably both of these two drivers wanting more after solid performances. Anyways, the rest of the grid is as you may expect. Let's go to the start. Let's see if I can get there in time this time. As the lights all red, and we get going for race 2 here at Anderstorp. It's a decent start for Charles, but around the outside, Paul Huber. Are we going to have a clean first corner? Some people going off in the background. Panos Parast, one of them. But it seems everyone has made it through pretty okay. Charles Bertrand now leading the pack. Someone getting shot out way wide. We have almost 5 wide probably there at the back. But Paul Huber now back ahead of Charles Bertrand as they go into T2. Heavy braking. Pingu Quinn flying off the circuit. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. That is unfathomable amounts of cars off right there. Holy jeez. That is quite something. Paul Huber pole. Yes. Yeah, I do believe Zumba has pulled out of this, so it is Paul Huber on pole. You are correct, Saxo Ben. Interesting that. Very interesting. Charles Bertrand now leading. I don't even want to begin to like imagine what manner of thing occurred at the back of that pack. But that was quite something. That was that was 8-9 cars involved. Something quite monumental, to be completely honest. But it seemed like Finger Quinn just went off on his own, and all the cars decided to follow suit. There you go, following from example. But I do believe, hopefully, we might be about to get underway. Listen for those revs from Charles Bertrand. Our Monegasque man, currently the helm of the field. Is he going to accelerate? No, I do believe we're going to wait. We are very backed up at the back. We've got real concertina going on here. Holy jeez. But it seems as if we're going to wait for that for the next straight in order to make our restart. Charles Bertrand followed by Lil Miata after some misfortune for Roto Motorsport in race 1. Could they be about to turn those fates around just a little bit? Around the final corner. Onto the main straight they go. Charles Bertrand sitting there anxiously waiting for that race control to tell them to go. And that is the race start. Charles Bertrand getting away pretty okay. Already under pressure from Lil Miata. All of the top 5 following neatly in order. Daniel Guzman pressuring Bobsor Stegosaurus. But through they all go. Pretty clean restart. Actually very clean now because all the cars are a little bit separated. So we could hopefully see that this restart doesn't breed more restarts. But Lil Miata, Charles Bertrand side by side into T2. Charles getting spun around onto the racing line. Is that going to hold everyone up? Lil Miata hemorrhaging positions at this point, getting engulfed by the pack. Charles Bertrand in P1 right now. Jack Olivier muscling his way through this pack. Oh my goodness, this is an absolutely stacked little group up here. But Charles Bertrand is going to try and hold on for dear life from Jack Olivier, Diego Domingo, and Josh Brooks. All TCR veterans. But he's holding on for the meantime. Diego Domingo and Josh Brooks side by side through that corner. Diego taking the rally line. I do believe that is Daniel Guzman sent off the side, but let's continue with this battle up at front. Diego Domingo, Josh Brooks side by side through that corner. Josh Brooks getting, I think, muscled out wide right there. Everything's getting so packed right here. We have so many cars in small spaces. Ben Hees. Oh my god, Bobsor Stegosaurus, everyone in battle right now. Lil Miata, Ali Yardimcha, side by side. Lil Miata taking the position. That's for P5 right there. Is he going to hold on though? This is so tight, this reverse grid. I knew it was going to spark fireworks, and it most certainly has. Bertrand Are we going to see some Maka team orders? Yes. No, but Charles, currently just ahead of Jack Lever going to this corner. Diego Domingo nipping at their heels, ready to take advantage of any mistakes that are made. Oh, Charles getting it all crossed up there. Oh, in the background, we have Lil Miata getting sent off. That is also Ali Yardimshire. The two of them tangle off circuit too. They went flying. Something must have happened under braking there. But I do believe that is Jack Olivier now in the lead, looking to potentially scamper off into the distance, unless Diego and Josh have anything to say about it. Charles has laid down the mantelpiece for his fellow Maka teammate. Josh, whoa, drifting from Bulbasaur into the barrier. Is he stuck? No. No. Oh, no. That is so unfortunate. Oh, that is... No, that is cruel. Back to the pits he goes. Jack Olivier. Charles now starting to hold up Josh Brooks. Josh Brooks looking for that inside line, not really able to make it stick, or is he? Josh is going to look to have that run down the main straight. But Diego Domingo, let's get that gap up. Not weather, thank you very much. I want to see some intervals. Diego Domingo not far behind Jack Olivier at this moment in time. Let's see, does Josh Brooks have a run on Charles Bertrand? Yes, he does. The gap is going down little by little. He's could be down to pass him. They're side by side going to the next corner. Who is going to be braver under braking? Is Josh Brooks on the outside going to do it? No, he's going to get muscled out wide, and the door is wide open there for Vivos, bumping and barging through. Vivos up, maybe it's a P4 side by side. They go through the corner. Jerd is just behind them, looking to get on the action. Oh my goodness, 3 wide almost. They go into the next corner. Josh Brooks falling down to P6, saying hello to his teammate now, Ben Hees, who's now with him. But that's Jerd and Vivos through. Josh getting held up big time right there. I'm going to stop cursing him, and I'm going to curse these guys, because Diego Domingo and Jack Olivier very close to one another right now. That is someone going up very wide. I will want to say that's Alexandre Duvois. Yes, losing positions, that's him in the background, but Diego very close to Jack. Oh, Josh. Oh, everyone getting super close together in this little bit. Charles, but is able to maintain P3 still. But Diego very, very close to the rear end of Jack. This is a quality battle. These two together are going to use every little inch of track space to try get past each other. Two absolute veterans in our community up against each other. I'm going to eat a donut. Thank you, Ara, for resubbing for 12 months. Jack Olivier has the inside line. Diego sticking around the outside, holding it there. Ooh, bumping each other. Diego Domingo has the outside line again. That is Charles Bertrand off in the background. Ben Hees up to 3rd. Josh Brooks up to 5th. What has happened there? That is also Jerd off in the background. That corner is a real tough one for all these drivers. But Jack Olivier still holding off from Diego Domingo right at this moment. Ben Hees a little ways back in P3. He's going to be praying for something bad to happen to those guys up ahead to give him... I mean, with 6 minutes left to go, there's nothing saying he can't catch up with all this battling they do seem to be doing. Mosquito in P4. Oh, Mosquito P14. Yes, you can have more points. I hear cars going off up ahead. Could he be on for more? Yes, that's Pinky off in the gravel. This is horrible. Pinky's race is unraveling after that initial first lap thing. Very questionable rejoin right there. But maybe something happened to Josh Brooks, down in P6 right now, under pressure from Alexandre Duvois. Very just crazy stuff going on absolutely everywhere right now. Jack Olivier still under pressure from Diego Domingo. This is awesome, awesome battling for the lead of this race. Mosquito with speed. Still P14. Polish boys in battle. Lemiata, Mosquito. Oh, Lemiata, the Mosquito trying to break the slipstream. But these two still up at the front. Ben Hees and Vivos right behind. Look at these two battles going on. This is beautiful. Jacques Olivier still holding on. Still. Everyone's battling. We've got so many of these two-way battles going all the way through the field. This is awesome stuff. But Diego trying it around the outside. Going to make a little bit of a switchback. He definitely has the overspeed here. He's going to try to stick it to the outside. Going to try swoop in, but I do believe Jack really got the better of that corner right there. Josh going to try to take advantage of Togo Turbo going wide here. Little bit of a twitch from Josh, but a lot closer now. Oh, I'm just waiting for something. Something's going to happen. I can feel it. Oh, that is Paul Huber trying to make the move on Alexander Dubois. Up into P7 he goes for the time being. Nice move. But Alexandre Dubois not done with him just yet. But Paul Huber able to maintain that position throughout the long sweeping corner. Josh Brooks up ahead. Really having trouble with Togo Turbo right now. Really probably wanting that place. Realizing it is so important right now at the start of the championship. Togo Turbo a little bit getting the rear end a little bit wide around there. Joe with the fastest lap as well. He's up to P11. Very good performance from him. That is Diego Domingo and Jack very close once again. Jack holding that inside line. Is Diego going to try a bit of a switchback? Not able to make anything of that corner just yet. It's so tantalizingly close for him. Josh Brooks around the outside of Togo Turbo in the meanwhile. So close. This track just keeps on giving. The racing is so close. But Vesterfeld and Judd also racing. Judd just setting the fastest lap. He is a man on a mission right now. Jack Olivier, 3 minutes left to go. He's still holding off Diego Domingo. He just needs to make no mistakes. And I do believe that's a small mistake from him right there. Whoa, whoa, holy Jesus. What just happened in the background? I'm going to ignore that for just a minute because I just saw cars flying. Holy fucking shit. Oh, Diego. Ooh. Almost able to make that switchback work, but Jacques Olivier knows his defense. Absolutely impenetrable today, but Josh Brooks around the outside of Togo Turbo. Let's go for the side view for this. Not able to make it stick. He's going to have to slot in behind unless he's going to go for the dive. Togo Turbo going for the unenviable line, but Josh Brooks around the outside. No, not able to make it stick. Has to slot in behind Togo Turbo. But a very high-level DNF right there for someone. Flying off into the barrier. I need to do some reporting after this race. Find out what in God's name has gone on there. Diego side by side every damn lap. These two. Vivo's closing up though. 1.5 seconds. I was saying earlier. I was saying it. These guys, if they keep the way they are, there is all the possibility for P3 to get involved, but Togo Turbo and Josh Brooks not able to come to an agreement on who gets that position. Diego round the outside. Jack giving exactly the amount of space that's needed for a car and no more. The defensive driving today is unreal, and in this case, most certainly needed. With Diego Domingo so close right now. Vival's less than a second behind them. Ben Hees as well. We're going to have this lap and this next lap and then one more, I do believe. Still 2 laps for Diego to make that move. Will he get desperate? Will he make a mistake? Either of them. But currently in a class of their own are Jack Olivier, Diego Domingo, Vivos, and Ben Hees. But now Diego coming under a bit more pressure from V-Wolves than anything else. Very, very deep there. But just falling back a little bit. The gap is at 5/10 now. Has Diego let this one slip? Quite possibly. If he's able to... Oh, that is Josh Brooks and Togo Tobo. Oh, no. Every lap they were battling so well, but Josh Brooks having to let the whole field by. That is not what you want to see. That is such a shame. But Ben Hees still, for River Racing, up there, P4. Ready to take advantage of any bad stuff that happens in this little battle right here. Alan Roshek falling down the standings right now. Yep, off track. Oh my god, Diego's so close. It's just tantalizing right now. Ooh, Diego getting a little bit shaky right there, but still so close to Jack. Jack going to get a slightly better run here. 2/10 on the last lap separates them. This is just amazing. This race has been absolutely non-stop. Diego tucked into that slipstream. V-Wolves also looking for that slipstream. They are 3 wide, I do believe, right now. They are all side by side. Diego, what's going to happen here? Right behind Jack. Are they going to collide? Is anyone going to collide? V-Wolves on the outside of Jack gets budged out wide. I do believe that. I don't know if space was left on the outside, but it's the last few corners. Diego is so close to Jack. Is he going to be able to make it? You have to just send it under braking. Around the outside he goes. Not able to get any inroads. Oh, this is so close. Jack Olivier is still leading. Diego is on his bumper. Can he try it on the outside? Jack going rather deep into this. Oh, he slips. The rear end gets wide for Jack. Diego is on alongside right now. He relinquishes that, falls behind Jack. Is he going to go for that outside switchback? Letting Jack take the inside. Oh, is it all over? Is it all over for Diego? Is he not going to be able to make that move stick? It is so close. They are nose to tail coming into the last corner. Diego's going to have to make a move going into this last bit right here. Jack goes a little bit wide, but I do believe Jack is going to hold on for the win. They are side by side going across the line, and Jack Olivier takes it by a margin of 1/10 of a second. Ben Hees coming home to finish P3. Paul Huber P5, Alexandre Dubois P6, Mario Weigel gonna finish P7, Vessel Verharden P8, Togo Patoa P9, Ali Yardimshire P10, Finger Quinn P11, salvaging some points at Lil Miata P12, Ari Ravaloi P13, Josh Brooks, definitely not what he wanted from this race, P14 after battling for so long. Charbotron and Mixtra on the last straight, coming to grief together. What on earth has happened there? Charbotron is gonna reverse to the finish line to finish P23. Holy shit. Was that a finish or was that a fucking finish, guys? Holy crap. Oh my god. Here we go. That's it. I'm speechless, man. When? Where? Tell me where. Tell me where do you see racing that's that damn good? Where do you see it? You don't. That is... Watch Season 7. Season 7 is here, and it is fucking awesome. Just... Yeah. I don't have the words, man. That was absolutely insane. Battle for the end. Jack Olivier battling so well with Diego Domingo. Both drivers, so much respect going into that battle between them, and both of them coming out fine. But with Jack Olivier on the top step of the podium, let us get the man in question, Jack Olivier, into this VC if we can.
Yes.
Yes, Ali. You
Oh,
shush.
did.
I want the important man.
Mhm.
Hold on. If I could just turn off, I'll leave the server.
Okay, but in that time, I might as well say, did you watch our 3 wide in two?
What you and who?
Me, Miata, and someone else that wiped both of us out.
Ah. Oh yes, no, I saw that. I saw you two both being thrown out wide.
Yes. I don't know who it was, but someone slipstreamed us and then went on the left side of Miata. We were 3 wide. As soon as we were on under braking, he hit Miata, who hit me. Me and Miata died. I don't know what the fuck happened. So
Well, there you go. Yeah, that I saw in that T2. I saw people flying off. Yeah, I definitely saw that you and Miata flying off. I thought you two came to grief together. But
nah, it was somebody
anyways,
else.
gonna get Jack in here, our race winner, and I need to get
I'll
Diego in
get him
here
in.
as.
I'll get him in.
All
I'll get
right.
him in. Should I get Diego in as well?
Yeah, get Diego in. Get Diego in. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Diego.
That I watch my commentary when you're done because holy shit, that was a battle for for the ages. How was that?
Okay,
first of all, well done on the win, Jack.
thank you.
I've not seen such fervent defense in a long fucking time. How was that? Just battling in that second race.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I really tried my best to keep it like legal and clean, so I hope I did. Um, like I did a lot of squeezing, but I think I just gave the limit each time. I hope I did.
It
If I
looked
didn't, if I
absolutely
didn't, I
incredible.
didn't. If I didn't give enough space, it wasn't intentional. But yeah, it was very fun because like I defended for maybe like 12 minutes, something like that, every single corner, placing my car well to not get overtaken and stuff, and like P3 and P4 were catching up, Vivolfs and Ben, I think. And like I knew I couldn't do anything on pace because I'm like a second off the fastest guys at this track. So yeah, it was just defending. So I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely looked like it was just every single corner. I could not take my eyes
Yeah, it
off it.
was. Yeah.
And then it became a four-way battle towards the end. I was losing my shit, man. Just yeah, awesome stuff. And for the other man in the battle, Diego, seemed like a really good race for you. You made up a lot of positions. You know, how was that battle on your end? If
I
Diego's there. Oh, there you
I
go.
I cry.
You were so close on so many times. It just seemed that Jack every single time was leaving an exact car's width. I mean, ah, but well done on that P2. You know, you came back. I mean, do you think are you happy with that in the end, or are you just really wanting that win?
I mean, of course I won it because after Polly killed me.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Uh,
Race one, wasn't it?
Race
yes.
one. I was listening to Josh and break 20 meters early. I was like, oh shit, gotta avoid everybody. And the only person I hit was Diego.
I was gonna say you two. I was about to say you guys had a master plan and just seemed to take each other both out. You just
Sorry.
decided halfway through. Okay, last to first challenge.
It's the
Yes.
Polaris way. I take out Diego. It's the Polaris way.
It is the Polaris way. But that's, I mean, but coming back for Pizza, that is quite something.
Uh,
The team's battle is looking spicy as anything. I mean, Jack with the win and some points in the other race. There's so many teams that are going to be close now. But I think Vivos wants to also get some words in, so
Yes, I think he wants to.
I bring him
yeah,
in
get
here.
him in here.
Yep. Vivos, you have been added.
Hello.
You seem to very much want an interview. You had a lot going on in both races, but tell us about that battle for you at the end. You just kept getting closer and closer, as I suspected, and you got stuck in there. You could have had the win on your hands. How was that?
Pace was good, very good. Just kept my head down, and yeah, not sure what happened. On my side, I was ahead in that corner, then Jack hit me. Then I lost when I went back to P3 again. And well, yeah, at the end lost to Ben, but overall still good from P30 to P4, so I'm still happy. And podium in first race.
Yeah, wait,
P30?
you were P30? Did you fall to the back?
No, P13.
Oh,
Ah,
I
Sorry.
okay.
see. Either way, that's still quite something. That's really impressive. But I mean, it was just all change all over the place. I mean, general thoughts from all of you guys. What do you think of this car and this season?
I liked the car. The track was a bit hard to overtake on, my opinion, but it was fun.
The
Still.
racing was unbelievably close. You guys probably didn't realize it, but there was literally battles all the time. From P1 to P10, there were two-way battles always going on. It was way too much for me to keep my eyes on.
Yes, because you couldn't overtake.
Yeah, but when you did make a pass, that was something, you know. And then
I
we, I
really,
mean,
I think I made 2, and one was Charles, who was going so slow. He was holding up everyone.
yeah, Charles became a roadblock.
But that actually helped because that made Josh stay behind, and I could have a
Yeah,
little gap.
and then Josh got demised very badly. I think Josh finished 14th in the end. Actually, I might want to hear from him actually, but yeah, awesome racing. I really don't think I've seen it this good in a while. But
no.
oh sorry, yeah, go on, Vils.
Yeah, the current track. A lot of say overtake is very tricky. I mean, yes, it is, but I mean, I don't think that's really that much of a problem. I think most of the people just did not take the right lines through it. The battling is very doable, and the track and the car is just lovely. So I cannot wait for round 2.
Awesome.
I do kind of wish I made the brake pressure slightly lower. A lot of people locked the rear and killed.
Yeah, I saw in the background there was some absolutely colossal. There's some. You need to watch it back on the stream or on the replay because in the background of a shot, I just saw the colossal demise. I think on race 2 there were about 10 cars involved in that start crash. Yeah, like 10, like a whole back half of the grid was gone in T2. But I'm gonna get Josh in here, see what he thinks because it was a
Yeah, get him
race
in
about
here.
ups and downs for him.
Wait, JRD was. I don't think.
Josh,
Right.
hello. A rate
Can I get Ben in here? Sorry.
in a minute. I mean, I'll do Josh and then we'll get Ben because it's getting quite crowded.
Okay.
Matt is the one that's running the stream, Ali.
Yeah. But Josh, you went from hero to zero. No, I mean,
Still have a smile on my face.
race 1 was awesome
Meh.
for you in
Let's
the
go with
end.
meh.
It was pretty all right, but race 2 looked so promising. You had like P3, P4 on the cards. I mean, what happened? I saw you go off.
Yeah,
Tell me,
VSC
Turbo.
restart, I think I got a bit mugged. But this kind of what happens when the battling's this close. You end up getting caught up by someone going wide. Oh no, it was Charles went deep into turn 2 while I was alongside him. So I was sort of forced wide, and suddenly here comes a group of other cars, and I got mugged. That was me down to P7. I pulled it back for a couple of crashes, and then
Talk about Turbo. You guys had an insane battle for multiple laps. And then
so good. And then I finally got my spot down the inside. I was like, yes, this is it. Wait a minute, who's that? I can't remember who it was now. Paul Huber down the outside. I was like, oh shit! And then he crashes, and I think he locked up his tires, and then crashed into Togwa, who bounced into me, and that was the end of that.
Oh, jeez.
And then there was a Mosquito claims there was a battle between me and him for the final point, and I'm like, not really, but I just cleared off. But I'll take P14 because I just had so much fun.
Yeah, you do sound. I mean, giddy with excitement is the only way to put it. But
Absolutely, I love AF3, and I think I've come a long way mentally because I think this time last season something like that would be done. I'm like, fuck this. This sucks. But this season I'm in a much better place, and I'm just happy to I'm just enjoying it because the battle was just too good.
Yeah, the battles are honestly really something. Even on that track where it seemed, I mean, that the difficulty of that track just kept it close. You could just be side by side in all the corners, and going even I think 5 wide. I actually genuinely saw on the start straight. It had to be 5 wide on one of the restarts, but it was really quite something.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Ben in here as well because Ben had a really good set of 2 races. I think he managed P3 in the end.
Yeah, Ben cleared through all of that, which was great.
Ben, hello. I've got you in here for an interview. How was that? You finished P3 race 2, and I do believe you had a very good performance in race 1. How was that? You looked on top of your form.
Do you know what? I didn't actually feel it. I felt quick in practice, and then came the race, and people just seemed to be absolutely mugging me. I think it was a straight line issue, but I'm not too sure what it was.
I agree.
Mugged, absolutely mugged.
I was the same, yeah.
Speed.
Straight line looked like exactly what you really needed at that track, and also some decent ability not to not to fly off at the corners at the end. But I mean,
yeah, there is a literal runway on it, so it is quite a good idea to have straight speed there.
Very true, very true. You had fans in chat, at least 3 people cheering for you, Ben. So you're.
Oh, the Hayes family's back.
I remember those days.
Yeah, you've got. I saw at least 2 or 3 people definitely cheering for you specifically. Great moves from Hayes, says someone.
Big up to them.
But very much so. I mean, how did you find this car? I mean, you mentioned its similarity maybe to the TT. I mean, does it bring back any sort of muscle memory, any memories of that car?
Oh, well, it did until I started getting overtaken.
I see. Not quite the domination you or the kind of race winning. I mean, the grid was a lot smaller. It was probably about half as small back then. I think having a grid of 30 cars was just insane. Even if you were just outside the top half, that's just no points for you. So, but yeah, honestly, the championship, the teams battle is looking really interesting because Nunu Racing scoring a P2 and a P3 in race 1, and then Jack getting the win in race 2. And
Do have the results here.
oh, okay, tell us.
Yeah, but Jens is not
In the-
here, so in teams we're not looking good with Jens.
I think through sheer
You say
volume,
that.
it will do
In the
well.
drivers,
So
it
if
is
it's
currently.
one drop race, then we're all equal. Wow.
Yeah, this is the best AF3 season ever. We're all equal on points. No,
Right.
this is obviously without drops. Jack Olivier leads the championship again
Really?
with 36 points.
Wow.
Then Vivulf and Ben Hayes joint on 29.
That's-
Then
that's
Jid
points.
on 27. Pingu Quinn and Diego are joint on 25. Togwa 16. Ali 14. Paul Huber 13. Bulbasaur 11. Miata 10.
Where's Josh Brooks?
Joint P12 on 9.
I like how you left that one out.
Yeah,
think
he's
I
only-
get-
I
he's
meant to
stopped
stop after the top 10 and I just misread it.
And what about teams, though? What about
In
get one more
teams,
point with Ollie's
Newt has the lead by 15 points. They're on
Which
54
Newt?
points.
There's like
Newt, sorry,
5 of them.
the main team, Newt
Okay,
Racing.
Okay.
Yeah,
red,
original.
red and black one. The red and black one.
Polaris Motorsport are second on 39.
Oh, really? Didn't
Oh.
expect that.
Super Newt Bros and River Racing are joint on 38.
That's
Blockade
close.
Brothers 36.
That's a very
the top
fitting
5.
name.
Yes.
And
this
already
game.
14 out of 16 teams have scored points.
Nice.
Really? 14 teams have scored points?
Yeah,
That-
Dark
that's
Thunder and
amazing.
Super Romeo Racing, the only two that haven't scored points.
I see. That is really something.
That's
Ne-
incredible.
And where's
Yeah.
next? Where are we going to next, Josh?
Poznan.
Poznan!
Yes, Poznan. Yay.
That's
Oh,
going to
that's
be
easy to say.
incredible.
Oh,
I'm so excited for this whole season. This is great.
it was.
I'm waiting
great.
for Nola.
It was
That's
good
what
in
I'm
the
fucking waiting for.
M2s. It was
No
good in
lead
the M2s.
3.
Nola
Round
was
three.
tight with the amount of cars we had in the TT. Imagine with
Yeah.
30 cars.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can have double the cars. Oh my god.
It's the week of my exams. I'm gonna have no practice.
Lol.
I think exams could just take a back seat. To be honest, I mean,
Where is Solder?
round
Round
four.
4.
Yeah, there you go. Is that what you're? Is
I
that what
might as
you're
well finish. I might as well finish the calendar because we've done half of it already.
Yeah, let's go through it.
Round 5 will be
The only
Dijon,
normal track.
then Silver Coin, Tokansipa. I've got that wrong. I've definitely got that wrong. And the season finale is going to be Birmingham Super Prix.
Oh,
Good
Jesus.
Lord, Martin Birmingham.
Birmingham for the finale.
Oh god. But there you go. I mean, unless there's anything else that anyone wants to say, that should be it for the stream. Be sure to be back here next week. If you're not here, I'll know and I'll find you. But please be here for next week because you've just seen some awesome AF3 stuff, and this season's set to be a great one. So all I have to say is thank you to all our drivers for racing, and thank you to everyone for viewing tonight. Hit about an average of about 24, 25 viewers from what I saw. So
nice.
good.
Oh,
good
this is like
stuff.
classic AF again.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Actually, I'll run through the rest of the weekend as well. Tomorrow we have AF4 and AFX, the season opener of AF4 with the Tartars. If if you're in the server, just feel free to drop on by if you are not elite and above, or do the exhibition race. Then we've got AFX after that. Still going with our NASCAR season. It feels eternal, but we're chugging along with that. Be sure to tune in for that. And on Sunday we have the 5th round of AF1 with the Renault R25 at Hungaroring. Should be a good one. Be sure to tune into that. But yeah, that's just about it. Unless anyone else has anything to say, then
P2.
AF3's back, baby.
yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you. Have a good night.